Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. It's Zero Quirks Legends Gaming Black Desert Mobile. Happy Monday night. Happy patch night. Welcome, welcome in. All right. So, a lot of things for us to talk through today. Because uh, what we're going to get for maintenance tomorrow is going to be huge. Land of Morning Light arrives in Black Desert Mobile with this update. Along with that, we are going to get the Awakened class for the WUSA. So for those of you that saved your class change coupon, though you won't need it if you just switch a Ascended WUSA to Awakened. Um, you can do that using silver, but there's also always a class change coupon if you haven't used it from Head Ball. Um, I mean, to say that's it for maintenance seems like a not quite accurate statement. Is It's quite a lot. Land of Morning Light um, is going to be a pretty big content. Um, so if we think about like Black Desert Mobile, how it has changed over the years, start with the base Black Desert Mobile game, main quest that went through Medaya. Then you add the end game PvP that they added with the Node War and Siege Wars. They added that about 4 months into the game, and then they started like adding new regions bit by bit, but they really didn't add like a big massive update until they opened up Great Desert. Then um, how much water do I have? Almost 7 hours. 3 hours of tea. Yes, it is going to be Valor all the way. So tomorrow, one of the events. So where is it? This one, expected BlackRock Shrine reward changes. Um, any Adonis coins in your possession will be exchanged for BlackRock Shrine offering rewards, and all adventurers' desert exploration time will be adjusted to 1 hour. So basically, it means tonight after Black Sun, I'm going to be running Valor. So and then using up any Adana coin that I have left. Luckily, all of this reset today, so that'll be good. What are the BlackRock Shrine new rewards? Um, not sure, but if they're taking all of our like Adana, that means it it's not just like a quantity and amount update. It's going to be actually like what is going to be given away. I bet, I bet that they will probably add Void Eyes as a top prize. Like they have Chaos Jewel, Crowd Selection Chest. I bet they will add Void Eyes as a top prize. That's my prediction of a change. We will see if that comes true or not. And care patch notes later. Maybe we'll see. The one that I wanted. Um, I know when Yang gets here, we can ask him some questions about like what the BlackRock Shrine is now. But and update this. I'm still a ways away from attempting yeah, still ways away from attempting the pink. I got really shitty. Good morning, Vask. You too. You only got one board with Resto. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to reset it so that I got the better rewards. But as you can see, like my last board is all token. So I mean, I'll use up the tickets because I mean, well, I mean, I guess And thank you, Puff and Philhan, for subbing with Prime. As I've mentioned before, I do this out of pleasure, and um, but I do appreciate um, that you guys are choosing to use your Prime sub with me. Um, what I think I will probably do, and I'll have to go through and look at my Twitch dashboard. Um, I think once I get to a certain dollar amount, I might pull it out and buy some gift cards to give away on stream. What do you guys think about that? 'Cause I mean, honestly, like I don't need the money. 'Cause that's not what I do it for. So I will reinvest it back into the community. Let's see, I'm trying to look at my Twitch dashboard. Hmm. Okay. Well, anyways, I need to go to Farhan Gateway. I'm glad they brought back the exit button from that, from the ranking thing. Good morning, Weapon. All right. So, and good morning, Yang. Um, Yang, got a question for you. Um, what are the new rewards in the new Blackrock Shrine? Have you gone to one? Oh, so you guys are getting it at the same time. I use the default face, dude. Like, I didn't do anything special. Or I may have chosen somebody's. I can't remember. I made it on the fly, so not like I was trying to. Let's just say I did not design this cute face. Good evening, Vanilla. Let's see. All right, Vanilla, you hop in and you cling to that joke. Here you go. Where does a penguin keep her money? Where does a penguin keep her money? Snowball. That's my kind of answer, Puff. You know me too well. uh, but it's pretty close. She keeps it in her snowbank. Igloo. Igloo's a good one. Ooh, okay, okay. Thanks, Warchild. All right, give me just a moment, folks. I'm going to go out into. I'm going to put this. Now she looks like a penguin. All right. Might just want to leave now. Did I see the new move for BDO 300 versus 300 PvP? I have not, but I will definitely look that up. So that sounds like you have to form an alliance. Or is it random? Oh, the horse buff. um, I will be interested to see BDO's mass PvP. The thing that I realized, like, I'm having a hard time getting into BDO because I've played BDM for so long. Somebody else. Shoot. Okay. We've got the Black Sun call set up. We'll see as people arrive. I'll keep my farm skill set on for right now, and then I'll switch if somebody drops by. All right. So I did not stream this on Friday night. Gotta lock that movement skill. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it on my farm skill set, and I'll just switch to my PvP skill set if somebody comes. Um, so I didn't stream on Friday night, but we had a node war, and we were trying out the new node war changes. We had the new cannon. Um, and I think we also had bid on a node that was a tier 2 next banquet and max 50 players, and it ended up being a 1v1, um, and we won, and so we got to experience banquet for the first time as Legend Gaming. Um, a lot of our members have never done banquet, and sure, um, thanks. I mean, it's tier 2 banquet, so the experience isn't all that great, and the drops are normal drops, but um, if you're a longtime watcher of this stream, you probably remember back in the day, I used to complain about how banquet was only for the castle winners, and basically it excluded so many of the player base. And so one of my not necessarily regrets, but one of the things that I had committed to the guild as a GM was I wanted to take the guild through the full breadth of the content that's available in Black Desert Mobile, including Banquet. And I tell you what, we tried. We tried a few times to do Castle. And it was very, very clear that unless we had a lot of us spend a lot of money really, really quickly to catch up in CP, that we were never getting there. And this was back when the gap between the top CP and our CP was 1500 to 2000 CP. We're talking about the difference between like an average CP guild was 25k and the top CP guild was top CP was around 30. And here's the other thing too. Now that I have done Banquet, even though it's tier 2, I now have some context for that as a creator that I think they can do to improve the Banquet experience. Right? Number one, they did add a Banquet boss, which I think is awesome. Um, um, so the Banquet boss is a really good addition. I definitely think they need to buff the rewards for the Banquet boss. How long did it take for us to kill it? Maybe 5 minutes. Um, I can tell you right now, um, like one of the easiest way to improve the Banquet experience. You know how in Black Sun, Layton drops at random times and in random places. one of the ways I think they can improve Banquet, um, you guys remember the original Fields of Valor when we used to use adventure tokens, 100 adventure tokens to go into Field of Valor? You guys remember that? And it'd be on different maps. Sometimes it was like the Naga map, and other times I think it was the forest map with the dim tree spirits. I think Banquet should be like that, where at specific points in time, bosses will drop all over the map, and you just have to go and kill those bosses, and then go back to farming. Number one, I think by having some sort of randomized boss drops, um, will reward players that are what paying attention, right? They're not just AFK. I'll be honest, I sleep moded Banquet. um, so basically, it's like if you were to put in like random boss drops, that would add at least some sort of excitement. And I'm not talking like I like the summonable like Banquet boss. I think that mechanic should stay, but I think it would be fun if you guys remember this Field of Valor. I'm hoping that I'm not the only one that remembers that. Um, but because I remember also part of the fun of it was if you didn't have a full guild team that went into those Fields of Valor and you got a rando, like we as a guild would try to make sure that those randos never got any of the boss kills. You suffer from crafts disease. You don't remember. You don't remember because you were doing crafts. Oh, gotcha. I'm just I'm just old and ADHD. So and no, you're 15 minutes too early still, dude. All right. An eye on those battles, see if they're coming our way. Oh yeah, so making banquets be a little bit more interactive. Having some of those randomized bosses would be really cool. And instead of the rewards going only to the person that killed the boss, have it be like guild rewards, right? You get a medal for every boss that's dropped and killed during your banquet time. And every everybody that participated in the banquet gets a medal. Or I should say, everyone that was in the instance when those bosses were killed gets a medal. Kind of like how in Desert Field of Valor, like when one of your party, kills a mob, you still get some Adana out of it, right? Same thought, right? But just with Valor bosses. So then you might be wondering, well, Q, why would you want to do that? Why make it guild wide instead of like the person who gets it? And I say that because it's a guild event, right? Banquet is a guild event, and so number one, in order to help guild leaders motivate their players to participate, having something there that makes it active um, with some decent rewards will definitely help. Not just the XP, but decent rewards. And then number two, by having the like boss rewards be given to all the guild members that were in banquet when those bosses were killed, makes it a collaborative guild thing, right? So finding ways to make these kinds of guild activities be something where we rely on each other and help each other. Okay, let's see. Dang it, I still have bugs in here. Ugh. All right. Well, we will be starting our giveaway here in a moment. Once again, as a reminder, it is double giveaway night because the month of September um, only had 4 Mondays. I have 5 giveaway codes, so we will do the first one here. We'll start it, and then right after that, we'll start up the second one. Okay. 2 chances for you to win. Yes. And there you go. All right, raffle has started. Exclamation point raffle to get into the giveaway. Once again, the prizes are 2 months of the Plus Pack, plus assorted resources, and sticks. No, you can only win once a month. Oh, waffle. All right. At first, for a moment, I thought you had actually entered, but that was weapon, not you. All right. So Land of Morning Light. Question to you guys: when was the last time you guys were at Port Rat? Yesterday, for real? Yeah. So, um, Land of the Morning Sun. Well, they're going to rename Port Rat to something else. Um, but basically, we are going to be going to that continent, and we will get to experience that entire storyline. Now, one of the things to that I want to highlight, um, what we will get to see tomorrow with Land of Morning Light and some of the game mechanics that they have, specifically the ranked boss rushes that they have. That's something that they had in Black Desert Mobile that they eventually brought over to BDO. Um, they didn't have that kind of ranked boss rushing in BDO, and from everything that I've read so far, the BDO community is just eating it up, and they like it. And for those of us that have been playing for so long, and we're like, oh, boss rushes, we want more convenient ways to do boss rushes, right? Like, but for BDO, like it's brand new to them, and having a ranking board, right? PvP games, so people want to be ranked, they want to do better than others, right? Um, ranking ranking board is a great motivator, especially in a PvP game, right? I mean, you take, and I can't do it right now because I'm in Black Sun, but like you see in all of our like game modes, there is a ranking board for Trials of Ator, for boss rushes. Um, and sure, like a lot of it has to do with just pure CP in order to complete it first. That's basically what it is. So all the try-hard whales, like tomorrow, are they're if they aren't doing it themselves, they're probably paying somebody to drive their account, um, and just um, burn through content. Because I know that there are some tryhards that want to get their name as number one on the leaderboard. I know there's somebody that loves having their name on top of the leaderboards. Yang, you're a PvE player, so yeah, I mean, having a leaderboard um, is a great motivator. It can also be a demotivator. Like, I remember the days when the gap between number one and number 300 was only 2000 CP. Now, the difference between number one and number 300 is almost 20 KCP. 15K? Might be 15K. Yeah, look. 15K. So CP inflation has caused that gap to grow more than 7 times. what it used to be. More than 7 times what it used to be. And they nerfed the min damage. They nerfed the minimum damage. So now, can't really touch whales in CP-based modes. That's why when I saw Lemonade, I said run. Because 10k CP, that 10k CP would eat through all of the players that we had at our call. The only way that one of us would have killed him is if somebody was lucky enough to get a grab in, and then we had enough range players throwing nukes. But even then, like, you have to have multiple grabs to keep him down. Otherwise, once he gets back up, like, forget it. Just makes you cool when you see your name on the leaderboard, nothing special. At least 3 people to throw. Probably. At least 3 people to throw, and that's assuming that all of your range players get their hits in. And that's a massive assumption. Because let's also face it, the targeting in this game isn't all that great unless you lock onto somebody. So if you don't target lock, you might miss completely. All right. I have 80,000, so I'm going to go back into town. All right. Are the KR patch notes out yet? Yang. Nope, still in maintenance. All right. Last chance to get in on the first giveaway. Well, looks like I'm going to have to leave Banquet after Black Sun is over because I don't have enough Idana for Shrine tonight. All right, raffle number 1 is over. Ilhan, congrats. All right, congratulations, Ilhan. You won tonight's first giveaway. And you claimed it with a dad joke, so here is your dad joke. What time is it when people are throwing pieces of stale bread at you? What time is it when people are throwing pieces of stale bread at you? Time to grab one, sharpen the corners, and throw it back? When your single life ends? What time is it when people are throwing pieces of stale bread at you? It's time to duck. Or find cover. I got Sticks to roll his eyes. All right. Last giveaway. Exclamation point raffle. Get in. All right. So, one of the things that they added with the update last week is the guild medal exchange, right? Three medals for an ancient inscribed glyph, 9 medals for a harmony scroll, um, 5 medals for a jumbo stamina pot, 500 stamina, 3 medals for 1,000 ALE, right? So the best exchange, I would say either harmony scroll or I actually would say Ayeli is probably your best bet because 1,000 ALE fragments is 4 Gaiath helms, which is 60 dimfrac. Right? So so 60 dimfracs, right? How many do I have? I have 8, and I don't have any. Wait. Okay, so I only have 8. Um, I would say definitely the lapis lazuli and the ancient inscribed glyphs is not really worth it. Fortune scroll. Fortune scroll is a maybe. Oh no, because it's only it's a 1 hour. No, and no on the magical essence. So I would say the best is a Yellowfrax because that's 3 metals for 60 dimfrax. And considering how difficult it is to get dimfrags, let me see how many I have on my main. I have 1,000 dimfrags on my main. And I don't have any in storage. I do have 10 million dark coins, so um hey Opal, are you still in chat? All right, 7 minutes left to enter. Halfway through on the second raffle. Opal did mean that to be at 45, right? Welcome in, BG Gorenu. Okay. All right. Executive decision. Just gonna make it. Nope. Only her. Riot. Yeah, I saw. A weapon. Well, Weapon, the nice thing about being a content creator is you all were here to see that I was not able to start Banquet. I'll clip it and I'll send it to them and be like, look, guys, I'm a content creator for you guys. Do you know how embarrassing it is to try to start an event for the guild on stream, but then having the you do not have permission pop up? All right. Here we go. The winner. Oh, there's 40 seconds left. Cheers. All right. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Puff. You won the final giveaway of the month, and you claimed it with a dad joke. So here is your dad joke. How does a spider go into battle? How does a spider go into battle? Spider goes into battle well armed. Some of Opal's shoes on. uh, that'd be dangerous for the spider. Opal would probably kill it. All right. So while I do want to do Banquet, unfortunately, tonight I actually need to. I need to do Valor because um, we lose all of our Idana and water tonight. So I'm going to get this started. uh, weapon might have been your luck, right? Like, just as a reminder, I do my giveaways on Monday nights, about halfway through, usually starting at about 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, halfway through Black Sun. Okay, now remember, um, let's see here. Yang, yes, global does have it. All right, give me a moment here. I'm getting some other stuff. There we go. All right. I'm going to pause the music for a moment. Mhm. Let me get the other browser up. There we go. All right. So we're going to take. Some of you may have seen this. I have not. So I'm going to be reacting to it live, first time seeing it. This is the new class preview for Chorion, which is the awakened version of Wusa. Let me know if you guys are able to hear it or not. The War Child, yeah, I saw your Mystic. Super cute. Sorry flowers, okay. Ooh, wait. First and foremost, they made some changes to how they introduce the skills, right? Number one, you see the skills up here, and then you see if there's branch damage, enhancement info, and this box also shows um, the statuses. Great improvement, liking it. Okay, so first skill, no super armor in arena, but it stuns on the first hit and daze on the last hit. And you get an extra charge when you upgrade. So it's a pretty fast skill. So second skill is all and Seret, but no super armor, and it does daze. We have two skills that have daze. Look at that AoE. I wonder if the daze is applied in that entire AoE area. Am I going to main her? I don't know yet. Third skill, super armor during the skill not applied in arena. Hold the skill button for an additional attack. Knockback on hit. So we have two dazes, and here's a knockback. Remember, daze, stun, knockback, knock up, knockdown. Wonder if you're going to get the bug version or not. Probably not. Fourth skill, no super armor in arena. So all of the PvP skills are past fourth skill. Knockdown on last hit. So we have 2 days, 1 stun, 1 knockback, and 1 knockdown. That's just in the first 4 skills. But none of them have super armor. Forward guard. Forward guard during the skill. Super armor on last hit. She got a skill balance last week. I bet we're going to get the balanced one from last week. Hold the skill button for an additional attack and knock up on hit. So fifth skill, definitely PvP. Forward guard during the skill, super armor on last hit. So look at how long that cast time is. And then all those little hits, right? So the key is okay. So she's going to extend her hand and she'll start casting before it starts hitting. So this is so that fifth skill, while the stats may be good, I wonder what the iframing will be on that skill. Because it has front guard. So if you see that motion and you're able to dodge out of the path, can you, as the Choryong, animation cancel and go into a super armor move or not, right? All the Zerkers will switch to her. I don't think so. Zerk is way too overpowered right now. So butterfly step. Oh, um, it's that's basically like the Wusa. Ooh, that's a very good escape skill. Stun on hit, invincible, and then you back away. So this is a farm skill, causes but it causes bleed and reduce cooldown. I wonder what the damage percentage will be on that, because that might be that might be the after you knock them down the skill you use. But so knockdown on last hit, super armored but not in arena. The same Sorry Flower explosion damage. Her damage is very mediocre. Yeah, and the other thing too is this whole knockdown on last hit or days on last hit. Um, that is actually a big disadvantage for PvP because there are classes that can tank damage as long as they don't get CC'd. I don't know what her damage percentage actually is. And then that's the heal skill. Now I want to look at her passive and see how it works. And then I'll give my okay. So this is her passive. Sorry Flower. Recover dough energy upon skill use. When dough energy is full, use of this skill spends all dough energy to summon sorry flowers that explode after a set time. Reduce explosion time when target is near sorry flower. Decrease PvP damage received when using skill for a set time. Increase PvP damage dealt when using skill for a set time. Increase skill damage when using a skill for a set time. Increase damage against monsters when using skill for a set time. Now, there is a big translation problem here. This skill, using skill for a set time, right? So, does that mean sorry flowers that explode after a set time? What is that set time? Is it 2 seconds? Is it 1 second? 1.5 seconds? Reduce explosion time when target is near sorry flower. Does that mean when the target near sorry flower, does it immediately explode? And then decrease PvP damage when using a skill for a set time. Does that mean while the skill is in use, your PvP damage received is reduced? So I do like how they've added this information to the class preview. I do wish, however, that they would um, they have better clarifications for what they mean. When using skill for a set time is not very helpful. At back casting speed, since she doesn't move anywhere every time she casts, has a high chance of getting damage from monsters all the time. She got a skill balanced. Yeah. So Yang, that's why I was also asking, with the skills. Okay. All right. So here's my take on Choryong right now before seeing how she plays. Um, from a PvP perspective, there's a lot of problems um, that may or may not be addressed by iframes, uh, but other things can't. Long casting times are definitely a problem because um, with long casting times, it gives opponents the opportunity to adjust their movement, especially classes that can animation cancel and switch to a different skill. They're able to quickly adjust based upon the casting movement and get away from the attack. Number two, a lot of her skills seems to have the crowd control effect occur as the last hit, um, which means that uh, there is a chance that a class could again tank some of that damage and put up super armor before the CC occurs. And so if and there are players that are that good. There are players that are able to react to animations to time their super armor skills. So, but because all of the CC happened on the last hit, um, it gives players just that little bit more time in order to avoid getting CC. So, and that's why when they originally released Stormfall for Wusa, it was such a broken skill because it was stun on hit, and that skill had 26 hits. So basically, if you went up against Wusa when it was first released and they did Stormfall, it's like you couldn't get anywhere near them because you would just get stunned, and you wouldn't be just stunned for a couple of seconds. You'd be stunned for the duration of that skill. Because every time it hit you, you would get stunned. So I wish they can add trail mode just to test classes like from BDO before character creation or trial mode. Well, I mean, you kind of can. You just go and delete that character slot. Sure, it might mean you don't have access to that character slot for 3 days, but I mean, that's essentially what it is. Well, 5 minutes before KR is back up. All right, we're going to turn the music back on. Oh, it's only 5 minutes. Well, then there's their trial mode. Global is 24 hours. I mean, it's better than 3 days. It's gonna be. I don't know. We'll see. Yang. What? Why does it need that much time to delete a character? Money, money, money. Because remember, the last two character slots are paywalled. So you can buy a whole bunch for black pearls, but then you can buy two more. Those are white pearls only. And I actually did have to spend some money on the game because I needed to do some professional outfit um, transfers. Yeah, you can understand why this game is not popular on Twitch. Well, I mean, it's probably not popular on Twitch because, like, streaming this game for a long period of time, like, that's not really like I'm trying to talk while this is farming, right? But it's really not that interesting to watch, right? Um, Normally we would be in a node war, but because we won a banquet node, we did not do a node warden. Um, oh my god. EA didn't add its photo for the pet dragon. I do have the pet dragon. Ugh. So my alt account that I had running Valorant as well, the game crashed. And now I'm having to do it on my phone. But I lost 30 minutes of water. I mean 30 minutes times 5 of water. I got 0 Adana from that from the first Valor run that I did on my alt account. All right, I am not doing another Valor on here. Well, I'm using MSI, which is a version of BlueStacks, but Oh yeah, by the way, War Trial, I finally hit 54. Is 250,000 enough? Or 250,000 is no longer enough for a shrine, is it? Weapon, weapon, I bet is 65 or 63. No. So 60. And did you see our number one player is 70K? So Global's number one is catching up to KR number one. Well, wait, who's what's the top CP in Asia? Because I think Asia is higher than ours. Europe is the highest. Ooh, Chaos Course. Oh, Chaos Course, not in the final prize, but as part of the bidding prize, right? Is the KR patch notes up? Is that what you're looking at? All right. Chaos Ancient Ruins. Okay, so this is the patch notes for Korea. Asana has 70.5. I mean, damn. Like, KR has 18 months on global, and they're at 72K, and global is at 71.5 or 70K. I bet Cliff is hiding CP. All right, so Chaos Ancient Ruins in Korea. Damn. That's a lot of materials. And dim frags? And it's going to take fragments of memory in order to enter chaos ones too. 45, 50K, and 55K. And look at the number of his hiding CP. He said it himself. I mean, I look at that and I'm like, he's got to be hiding CP. 12 tangle times per multiplier. Oh, so that's really for whales. On chaos difficulty, Kabua Miles summons Urugon. Interesting. Urugani. That Chanduye Nanib Habnida. Nanib Habnida. I'm trying to learn. If you can read Korean, tell me what if I was probably close but not correct. All right, Black Rock Shine. Um, they felt they needed to improve the rewards of Black Rock Shrine. Okay, value of the Discover reward, highest, the middle reward, and the last reward has been improved, and the bidding rewards have been improved as well. So 5,000 sun crystals. Holy smokes! 10,000. Is that Shakatu boss rush? Wow, it's 352. Each bid is 352 Adana now. That's expensive. So the summoned Blackrock Shrine does have Chaos Cores. Can also give Trials of Ator and entrance tickets. Holy smokes. Chaos Core, nice. Trials of Ator entrance ticket. Crimson Lily got a buff finally. So this Trials of Ator entrance ticket, if it does show up as a biddable item, 352 Adana for a Trials of Ator ticket. Yeah, no, like you're gonna need notification on when that drops because everybody's going to want to go to that. So the Blackstone Temple dedication reward list that appears includes Subjugation Recommendation Book, Ancient Stone Slab, which is that, Chaos Core, Totem Chest, Trials of Ator, Ancient Entrance Ticket, and the Essence of Magic. Weaponized. The way I'm reading it is these are things that are biddable. Blackrock Shrine dedication reward list. Okay, if I read it correctly here, the Discover reward and the Last Consecration reward. A Discover reward is the first, Last Consecration is the last reward. Highest Devotion reward is the middle. And then Dedication reward is the items that you get from bidding. So Blackstone Temple, the dedication reward that appears after defeating Tukar will be Condensed Black Aura. I don't know what that black aura does. The summoned Blackrock Shrine will have these as possibilities in this slot here. Oh wait, Ancient Stone, that's that. Totem Chest will likely end up here. Essence of Magic. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that it's dedication. All right, discover the Temple of Blackstone. Highest offering and final rewards will change. Ooh, 3,000 black pearls. 3,000 black pearls. 18,000 resto scrolls. Trials of Ator 30 ancient tickets. Guys, Trials of Ator 30 ancient tickets is 32 CP. Winning the Discoverer with Trials of Ator 30 ancient tickets is 32 CP. That's a bomb. That's a bomb reward. 5,000 crystals of the sun. That's good, but I mean that's equivalent of about 15,000 regular chaos crystals, which is about one level. You don't like it so freaking random. You don't like the Crimson Lily buff? I'm getting there. Blackstone Temple last voted box and get 300 dim frags or 1,000 chaos crystals. So last reward not that great unless it is the 300 dim frags. Okay. All right, so class changes. First one is Corsair. Reload effect is applied up to 2 times and reduced cooldown. attack up to 2 times. Okay. Crimson Lily. Steadily restore life. They lack the ability to hold out. When the effect is triggered, it has been improved to restore health behind enemy lines and deal more lethal damage. Increase attack speed while applying skill effects. During the application of skill effect, health restored by using the friendly skill to this right here, folks. Oops. All right. Blood Harvest is her passive. Okay. So this flow, side to side, will change to Frenzy. Okay. Right now, the flow is side to side. It will change to Frenzy. And the branch effect Seret as HP recovery is doubled. Number of hits, 2. Okay. All right. So it's this skill here. Oops. There we go. All right. So here's at level 5 and at 25% Seret. Did you see that number? 449. The Seret heal is 449. So basically what that means, okay? So when you get the flow frenzy, that heal doubles. Plus, remember, you get 10% heal on every 5 skill uses. So instead of getting a 10% heal buff every 5 skills, you're getting a 15% heal buff. So um she's still soft. Um well, Titan heal isn't just about the heal. Let me go back to Crimson Lily. Um So this one got a skill cooldown. Okay. So this one, right? This one is also Seret. So this one skill cooldown went from 7 to 6 seconds. There's a okay, 1, 2. There are 3 Seret skills. So every 5 skills you get 500, 500, 500 plus 10%. So if you're at 30,000 health, 3,000 plus 1,500. So that's 15%. So unlike Titan, where your max HP, I think increases. Um, I can't remember if it's 10% or if it's 2,000. This is you're healing 15% every 5 skills, or healing 3% every skill. If you think about it that way. Okay. So what that means is, in order for Crimson Lily to be defeated, um, I mean, so the thing with Arena, right, is if you get CC'd, like, you're going to lose half your health. Like, yeah, her burst damage is still not great. Oh yeah, potions and memory, right? Oh yeah, and the food. Yeah. So it looks like with the additional healing, Crimson Lily might be back to like not being able to die. They put in a 12% damage increase on what skills? To her passive? It's not in the patch notes if it's in the passive. Get more CP. Swipe, muffa. Swipe. Where in the patch notes is that? Because that wasn't in the skill. Under developer comments? Oh, the damage is increased by 3% for 4 seconds, up to 5 stacks. Thank you. Um, so up to 5 stacks, so that's up to 15%. When using the skill, increased by 3% for 4 seconds, up to 5 stacks, applied in stacks, with the um, stacks for their passive skill. Your translation says 4%. Yeah, mine says 3% for 4 seconds. So we'll have to see what the official patch note says when it's released to global, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to be running Shrine for a while, so I think it is going to be a good time to call it a night. Did pretty well in Black Sun. We got 80,000 points. I did not do a banquet tonight because I needed to get Idana for Blackrock Shrine. And then after this, I'm going to be running another Valor to use up all of my water. And so Wednesday, we'll be back with Atamak and Dragon, and we'll see what else we can get into. I think we might be able to do some CP pushing, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure what we'll work on. Depends on how much magical essence I've saved up because I've got a lot of dark coins, so I could probably push chaos um, enchants. So we have 3 free water, including the hour. Nice. Good to know. All right. Well, with that, have a good night. We'll see you on Wednesday.